Aloha, this is Council Member Addison Bulasan with your County Council update as of September 27th for a committee meeting that we had today. Just wanted to give you a quick recap on what we discussed and how you guys can be engaged. Today we had only 3 items on the agenda. The first item we had with our elderly affairs with a presentation alongside with our 2 food banks here on Kauaʻi to share an update on food insecurity and the work that all 3 organizations are working towards solving. It was a very important discussion to understand how on our side here on the county, how we provide care through our elderly affairs and the work that our RSVP volunteers provide to all of our community across Kauaʻi. And then we heard back from both of our food bank organizations here on Kauaʻi and the work they have done. One striking information that they shared was 1 in 7 people are served here on Kauaʻi, meaning 1 in 7 people receive food from the food bank. And in fact, 9,000, one of the food banks provide food to 9,000 people a month. And so some of these challenges are felt across the board, and we are looking at ways to solve these challenges with our community and make sure that we don't let people go hungry. One thing that struck a big piece to the conversation was looking to end the hunger on Kauaʻi. So we're looking forward to working with these organizations to continue to solve this challenge. The second item was just a simple committee meeting notes that was approved. And then lastly, the third topic was Bill 2906 that went to committee for discussion. In that discussion for Bill 2906 is looking for constituent staff for each council member. A constituent staff is designed to help this council member work with our constituents, which is our community, which is all of you. And there's a list of things that they could do to help better that relationship with our community and do the work that the community needs. There was an amendment on the floor to remove Councilmember Carvalho's request. Ultimately, the discussion was about the need for, do we need council members to have additional constituent staff to do more work for the community, or do we not? The committee did end up passing it 5-1, and we'll be going to second reading next week, Wednesday, in which we encourage everyone to share their thoughts and ideas behind constituent staff. For context, every council in the United States have constituent staff except for Kauaʻi, and this consideration is to increase services to the community. But if the community doesn't feel like increased services is needed and that funds shouldn't be spent, please share your thoughts. If you do feel like more work needs to be done, please share your thoughts. You can email your testimony at counciltestimony@kauaʻi.gov. You can find all this information and the agenda at kauaʻi.gov. And we strongly encourage everyone to share their thoughts and your ideas and comments and questions so that we can make the best decision possible. And that concluded our committee meeting today. If you want to join us, our next meeting is next week, and that's your council meeting. That's next week, Wednesday. Aloha.